So the journey of this project really started about 2.5, 3 years ago. I was just in this orphanage and saw all these kids just playing, kicking balls, clapping games, painting, just things that normal kids do. And then I had a conversation with one of the managers there and I said to her, just tell me a little bit about some of these kids' stories. And there was this one girl that I had been, was just playing clapping games with, because she was disabled and didn't have any means to eat and have food. She literally was selling herself on the street for 50 cents. What kind of world is it that we live in when, a child has to sell themselves on the street to eat? And the truth is that broke my heart. It made me just realise, how horrible our world is. But it also just made me realise that we've got to do something. I could have just cried about it and been like, oh yeah, that sucks. But it kind of ignited something inside of me to go, hey, what can I do? I can do something.
There is over 13.5 million children living below the poverty line in the Philippines. This often leads to the parents sending their children away to the cities such as Manila to find work, where pimps take advantage of them and sell them into the sex trade. Meet 26-year-old Chris Delatorre, who is renovating a better future for children in the Philippines. Using his background in property and management, Chris has developed a unique strategy to raise money to build a school in the Philippines in a quest to break the vicious cycle of poverty and build better futures for a younger generation. How did it feel coming face to face with a victim of sex trafficking for the first time?
It was actually just a shock. And I think that's like with most things in the world, most people don't understand what's going on in the world because perhaps they don't want to be shocked. Main emotions are fear, danger, heartbreak, and just really just not understanding as well.
So Chris, now that you're back in Australia, having seen what's going on in the Philippines, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing to help the kids there?
So I kind of realised that, look, we can't change human trafficking overnight, but we can try to educate the next generation of kids a little bit more just about some basic life skills, but then also just about some of the dangers of trafficking and human trafficking. So I decided that let's build a school, and really it's just a building where these kids who normally are just chilling around the street can actually just be educated. And so I had a fundraiser for my birthday last year, and I thought, hey, instead of getting presents, which I just don't need, why don't I just ask people for $25 for my 25th birthday in the hope that I could use that money to build the school. I realised that I was going to be very short in raising enough money to build the school in the Philippines. And so I knew that the best way that I could make money as quick as possible was to buy a house, to renovate it, and to sell it. So this house was, it was really bad. It was a dump, but it was just all that I could afford. And I knew that I had a bit of time and to be able to just paint and do little things like that. And because I work as a property economist, so this is kind of my job, but normally for other people.
Is there anything that people here in Australia can do to help the kids or other people in their situation in the Philippines?
Oh, there's heaps of things, but the truth is I think you just keep it simple really. I think that everyone should just pursue their passions and dreams. That's probably one thing that they can do. Just love what you're doing. I think a lot of people spend a lot of time doing things that they hate, but instead why don't you spend some time doing things that you actually do love? And then secondly, do it really well. Do it really well, excel in it, have fun with it. And if your dreams are bigger, to do huge things, whatever it does look like, and you do achieve them, maybe becoming that doctor or becoming a nurse or buying a home or something like that, perhaps just look back and go, hey, that was really cool, that was a blessing, and then think about, hey, how can I help other people also achieve their dreams just like I have? So yeah, that's what I would say to people. Do you want to have a look at this house?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, let's go. I took out all of the the old masonite plasterboard and put some new plasterboard up there. There's a wall here, and so I took out the wall, opened it up a little bit just to make it feel bigger. And then obviously kitchen, stone bench top, and yeah, new kitchen. It was actually, the old one was really small, just disgusting, old colours. And yeah, and then I can show you the bathroom. The bathroom's in here.